A free, virtuous, and enlightened people must know full well the great principles and causes upon which their happiness depends. A little flattery will support a man through great fatigue. The best form of government is that which is most likely to prevent the greatest sum of evil. Our country may be likened to a new house. We lack many things, but we possess the most precious of all, liberty. To impose taxes when the public exigencies require them is an obligation of the most sacred character, especially with a free people. The right of self-defense never ceases. It is among the most sacred, and alike necessary to nations and to individuals. If it was wise, manly, and patriotic for us to establish a free government, it is equally wise to attend to the necessary means of its preservation. Let us by wise and constitutional measures promote intelligence among the people as the best means of preserving our liberties. The earth was given to mankind to support the greatest number of which it is capable, and no tribe or people have a right to withhold from the wants of others more than is necessary for their own support and comfort. Our relations with the other powers of Europe have experienced no essential change since the last session. The mention of Greece fills the mind with the most exalted sentiments and arouses in our bosoms the best feelings of which our nature is capable. At no period of our political existence had we so much cause to felicitate ourselves at the prosperous and happy condition of our country. If we look to the history of other nations, ancient or modern, we find no example of a growth so rapid, so gigantic, of a people so prosperous and happy. It is not the people themselves who make the decisions, but the people they themselves choose to stand in their places. There is a price tag on human liberty. That price is the willingness to assume the responsibilities of being free men. Payment of this price is a personal matter with each of us. The public lands are a public stock, which ought to be disposed of to the best advantage for the nation. The payments which have been made into the treasury show the very productive state of the public revenue. National honor is national property of the highest value. There is every reason to believe that our system will soon attain the highest degree of perfection of which human institutions are capable. Preparation for war is a constant stimulus to suspicion and ill will. Before any man can be considered as a member of civil society, he must be considered as a subject of the governor of the universe. And to the same divine author of every good and perfect gift we are indebted for all those privileges and advantages, religious as well as civil, which are so richly enjoyed in this favored land. The emigrants, although of different parties and different religious sects all flew from persecution in pursuit of liberty. The great increase of our population throughout the Union will alone produce an important effect, and in no quarter will it be so sensibly felt as in those in contemplation. Peace is the best time for improvement and preparation of every kind. It is in peace that our commerce flourishes most, that taxes are most easily paid, and that the revenue is most productive. If America wants concessions, she must fight for them. We must purchase our power with our blood. I have great satisfaction in stating that our relations with France, Russia, and other powers continue on the most friendly basis. It is only when the people become ignorant and corrupt, when they degenerate into a populace, that they are incapable of exercising their sovereignty. We must support our rights or lose our character, and with it, perhaps, our liberties. It is better to spread trust all around than to hand out money. The liberty, prosperity, and the happiness of our country will always be the object of my most fervent prayers to the Supreme Author of all good. History has shown that at least 1/2 of every century is consumed in war. The movements of a great nation are connected in all their parts. If errors have been committed, they ought to be corrected. If the policy is sound, it ought to be supported. I regret that I should leave this world without again beholding him.